This is Halloween.
How are you? If you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle, and this is, yes, another celebrity tarot. You guys wanted me to read on Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake. You guys heard about the current situation that she, released a book or something like that. So we're going to take a look into that. So let's dive in. I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that roles could be reversing between energies. And as I always say, celebrity tarots are only for your entertainment purpose only. Everything said and mentioned is allegedly throughout the whole reading. So that's that. Also, my neighbor's kids are running around. Again, cannot do anything about that for those who complain. So if you hear kids in the background, is because the neighbor's kids. So let's dive in. Okay, also I got a new mic. I hope the quality is a lot better than the other ones, so we'll see. It sounds better though, but yeah. Caramba, no puedo ni okay, there we go. So we have right away the Three of Wands in that reverse, the Tower. We got the Page of Swords. We also have the Two of Swords in that reverse. We got the Eight of Swords in the reverse as well. Page of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse as well. The Lovers. And overall energy, please. Thank you so very much, Spirit and Lilith. We got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have Leo energy, Taurus. I'm sorry, not Taurus. I keep saying that. Maybe she's dealing with a Taurus. When I read about Britney, I always mention a Taurus. I don't know why. But anyways, moving from that, oopsie doopsie, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We got Scorpio energies. We have a Libra, a Gemini, of course, confirmed with the Lovers, and we have the Page of Cups, which does Pisces, and of course, like I said before, the Tower, which is Scorpio, and yes, Page of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well. At the bottom, we got the Five of Swords, giving back to air signs. Okay, so let's see what is going on here. So it seems right here that yes, in between her and Justin Timberlake, allegedly here, the situation wasn't always healthy. It seems like it was a toxic connection, a toxic relationship, and it does seem like he allegedly, of course, like left her out of nowhere, left her without any again, hold on. Anyways, as I was saying, sorry about that. It seems like the situation was always toxic, right? So with the Page of Swords, is talking about that she often didn't know what to do about the situation because she was in love with him. Now, it does seem right here that he was allegedly using her for the most time, and he did use her a lot for his career. Now, it does seem right here that he was allegedly quite abusive, and people on the internet was excusing him because they were saying like, oh, he was younger, he was like 20. Like, babe, if you were to see a female on her 20s acting like that, you would give her so much BS, because a lot of people give Britney a lot of BS for many years, because you know how it is. Society could be misogynistic sometimes. But moving from that, it does seem right here that he did often. He abused allegedly the power that he knew that her parents or her dad or that manager, whatever he is or was at the time, was controlling over her, into where allegedly they wouldn't let her become like any scandalous situation more than what she did. Now, for those who don't know, who could be a little younger, back in the 90s, pregnancies, allegedly being single moms, and all of that was a big taboo back then, into where people be like, look at another person differently. Now it's not like that as much, thank goodness, because people have, growth education sometimes. Not everybody, some people still in that energy, but some people do not judge people just because of certain things. But again, not illegal things. But moving from that, it does seem right here that her father forbid her from speaking up, and she was allegedly forced to stay quiet for many years. Now, he seems right here that he took advantage of that silence to make a narrative that will make him look good, into where allegedly back then Britney was not hated or loved. She was controversial back and then, you know, everything was controversial. So at this point, his tirade against Britney allegedly will make people, you know, laugh and like ha ha ha, because some people did not like her. Now, it does seem right here that he did not love her at all whatsoever. Allegedly, he was with her because he found her attractive, of course, but also he knew he could use her to his career advantage. He did do that, you know what I'm saying? Now, as I said before, with the Queen of Wands and the Reverse and the Lovers, even though that allegedly he did, it seems like he did propose to her to, you know, get engaged. They were engaged allegedly. He actually never meant to get married to her. That engagement was just to, I don't know, like make her feel safe, allegedly, you know, play with her mind and whatnot. But he never really meant to get married to her, because with the Queen of Wands in the Reverse, he didn't see her as wifey material. With the Page of Pentacles in the Reverse right here, yes, he allegedly did not want to do anything with a baby with her. He did not want to. And he allegedly thought that a baby will, like, I don't know, ruin his life or stop his career. Makes no sense, but I guess, you know, when you're in your 20s, you tend to think not too wisely, I'm guessing. With the 9 of Wands too, it seems right here that while he was with Britney, he allegedly was cheating on her as well. And whenever she told him allegedly that she was pregnant, he goes ahead allegedly and says, hey, yeah, we're not a good fit. I'm not gonna be taking care of this baby. I have somebody else. And this also was heartbreaking to her, because she did not know this. She thought like he was the one. She thought like, you know, like he loved her and whatnot, but it seems like it was not the case. With the King of Wands right here, he allegedly was a F-boy, you know, like player, you know, I just want to say the word, but he was allegedly a player, and he knew that he wanted to keep his image looking good, so he did everything in his power allegedly to make the narrative against Britney without just, you know, saying the name, because, you know, lawsuits were a thing still back then. But the fact that he left it to people's imagination, even though that it was super simple, but he did. With the Two of Pentacles in the Reverse, towards Virgo Capricorn, he allegedly thought that she was never going to speak up, that this was never going to come out. Allegedly, he's like, you know, it's been all years, she's moved on, da da da. So he never really expected this to come to the light. And when he did, before he did, allegedly he tried to stop it. He was like freaking out, but somebody in his team said, oh, you know, do not worry, it's been so many years, people are not gonna like it, or people are not gonna care. And little that they know, people did care. With the Death card in the Reverse, Scorpio energies, allegedly here he's gonna try to sue Britney for defamation, right? He's gonna try to go that route, but allegedly he is going to have to just sit down and swallow his pride and be mad, because there's certain things that you can publish in books if you do it correctly. That's why it's important to know the law. So it seems like that his intention in his, oh, I'm gonna sue her because she's like defamating me and whatever, it's not gonna work, like at all. It's not gonna get anywhere. And sadly, he is just going to have to let people know who he is or who he really was. Now, his current wife, the Empress in the Reverse, Libra energy, she never had the necessity to deal with the things that Britney dealt. Also, she did not, she will say allegedly, oh, it doesn't matter, like she was allegedly the person who will tell him like, who cares, like it's been so many years, nobody cares. And we have an energy of not being narcissistic. It's somebody, you know, people use the word narcissist a lot, but sometimes there's just people out there who just don't care about others, okay? And people be like, that's the description of a narcissist. Yes and no. Look it up again. But besides being a narcissist, if you want to use it, that makes the narrative better. Besides being a alleged narcissist, he is selfish, allegedly, right? He seems to be very selfish. He never loved her. Allegedly, he never loved Britney. He was just using her to his advantage. and it did show when they broke up. You get to know the person you're dealing once you break up with them. You get to know them for real. And with the devil right here, Capricorn energy here, there was always physical. That allegedly he also had some addictions too. Allegedly he could have been abusive as well. Allegedly there was a lot of like sex addictions on his energy here with the star in the reverse right here. He destroyed Britney emotionally. He destroyed Britney's image for a long time, into where if you go back to go and see news back in the 90s, and I remember how people will make fun of her, will get happy when she got heartbroken, whenever she got issues with her kids. Like, people just like destroy her. You know what? They were allegedly like pushed to that because he made the narrative of she cheating on him. And allegedly, and of course back in the 90s, a woman that would cheat on a man back then was a big taboo. Now, it didn't matter that proofs were not really there. Allegedly people just went with it because some people didn't like Britney, so they needed a reason to hate her. I just got like my nails and I can't pick up. So with the 401s right here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Oh my goodness, look at this. So he is going to try to use allegedly his family image, his kids image, like, please don't be mean, da da da. But I do see that it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. He's gonna try his best to again sue Britney. I do see allegedly here that if he had plans of like making concerts or stuff like that, he's not going to get as much money as he thought. His image now is quite ruined, and now we know the cancel culture is a big thing nowadays. So I do feel like it's going to be quite hard for him to get back on it the way he hoped or would like to. He's gonna actually not only have to issue an apology, which often celebrities do it through like Instagram and Britain. Allegedly he will have to issue an apology as a video, but people are gonna have hard times believing, and they're gonna say, he's an actor somewhere, and all of that. So I do feel right here that this book is literally not only destroying his career and whatever career he has left and image, he is also gonna show that you cannot always claim that you know every social media or celebrity that you claim to know, because you never know who are behind the scenes. With the cards here, the reason why she stayed quiet, besides her dad allegedly not letting her speak because they didn't want to add to the controversy in a way, shape, or form. She did love him. She was also going to a hardship in her life. She was depressed, allegedly. She was, again, heartbroken. She was allegedly dealing with some addiction to that, I wouldn't say he caused entirely, but he did add to it for her to fall into that. So she was going through a lot. She wasn't there completely. And allegedly, she was completely heartbroken. She is a woman that has gone through a lot, and back then, again, she was completely heartbroken. And I know some people be like, you're saying that a lot, but what do you want me to say? What you want me to say? That's not gonna happen. So with this said, that was the two reasons why she did it, and she did it now because she is in a way to perform free from that situation that she was in, that thing that we had. I forgot what the name is, conversationship or something like that she, people were like, oh, free Britney again and all that. So that's the reason. And it does seem right here that she does have some situations with, and she's not completely the woman she used to be mentally, but she is in a better place than she has been in many years. And allegedly the fact that she's able to speak up her truth and clear out the air allows her to feel a lot better. I do see that her songs again are gonna get back on. People are gonna start using it a lot, especially on TikTok. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing more to it. Yes, he's gonna try to sue her. Allegedly, he's not gonna win. He is gonna do everything in his power to use his family image, allegedly, to fix his image. His wife allegedly is gonna come and gonna say something too, but he's gonna claim like allegedly his life is threatened, that his wife's and kids' life is threatened. It is not entirely true, because how are people gonna know where you are? But either way, you know, he's gonna claim all of this just to try to make him seem like he's a victim. He's gonna try to make him seem like he's taking accountability, but at the end of the day, he's not. He's just desperate to fix an image that, in a way, shape, or form, it seems like it never existed. But that's pretty much what I see for him. I do see Britney stuff staying kind of like quite the same. You're gonna see her a lot on Instagram. There might be interviews, there might be plans for that. So that's that. I'm happy that she was able to speak to her truth. You know, often when you're abused, it's so hard to like try to have a normal life when you are not feeling your best, you know, and being called all the names of the book and you didn't do nothing, you know. Okay, so finally, let me get the astrological dice here for you guys. Let me see what is the final energies of today's reading. Okay, so we're gonna start right away with the planets. The planets represent the situation. We have the North Node. So let's see what the North Node means. So this says, pertaining to what goes around comes around, karmic cycle, fear of not knowing, destiny, afterlife, another reality. Now we're gonna go with the zodiac signs as well. This says the zodiac signs represent the emotional side, and we have, Scorpio. So we got here transformative, brutally honest, aggressive, taking things personally, exhausted, and finally we're going to go with the house, which should represent the area of life. And we got for them, for the whole reading, the second house. This says represents money, belonging of monetary value, poorness or wealth, missing items, or theft. So this is the end of the reading for them. I hope you guys liked it. Again, you guys know that I will say exactly what I see regardless of what people think. If you don't think you liked it, well, pay me to care. But either way, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. You know, people are so simple and so sensitive on these days. It's the joke, guys. But either way, moving from this, thank you for watching. I want to invite you to follow me on Instagram. I tend to follow back. I'm also on TikTok. You can follow me there. I do small readings over there. I'm also now on Spotify. I do weekly podcasts there. I talk about multiple spiritual topics, completely free. I also tend to do some tarot readings over there for my followers on Spotify. The links for all of that is going to be in the description box below. Also, for those who do not have Instagram, you can follow me on Facebook. I have a Facebook group as well. Again, link is going to be always in the description box below. Finally, I am open for personal readings for those who are interested. So if you want to book with me, you want to go to the description box below and the link, and you're going to click on it, and you can actually book online, as the only way you can book with me is online. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for the love and support. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and love ya.